Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Selamat datang dari apa ni Cape Town? Dari orang Melayu dari Afrika Selatan. Selamat datang.
Terima kasih banyak-banyak Betarazi, Masya Allah. Baie lekker lankie gewees en eindelijk nie.
Lang afwesig, alhamdulillah.
Maar alhamdulillah, die lewe gaat aan. Je ziet zo aan die luisteraars natuurlijk, want Stem van die Kaap. Lekker om terug te wees. Merra radio station, my radio station. Apka radio station, your radio station. Subka radio station, our radio station, Voice of the Cape, 91.3.
Stasie?
Vaninasie.
Vaninasie.
Vaninasie, ja. Ja, natuurlijk is er nog andere frequencies that you can use. 95.8, 90.7, 90.9, 89.9. And on the, if you want to audio stream, you can use www.vocfm.co.za.
And also we're on Facebook page with the Mahdi.
We are?
Yes.
Are we?
Yeah, we're on
Betarazi, Jamali, wakker skrik nou, jy moet recht opzet nou.
Inshallah.
Ja, okay. Ja, die collar,
okay, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Yes, you're joined tonight with myself, Raji Dawaji, and of course Mahdi Mohammed for another segment of Showtime. And we know everyone, we had a long week, alhamdulillah, and we all know that the best remedy for a long week is Showtime. Yes. So listeners, just grab yourself a cup of coffee and put your sloffies on and just sit back because our show today is going to be fantastic and I hope you're going to enjoy it with evening with us, inshallah. So we're going to be continuing with the Mahdi with our Young Cape Muslim Cultural Showcase. However, this time, instead of talking about the showcase with the Mahdi, we're going to be playing some of the entries that have been sent through.
Okay.
And I want to say shukran to all of them, Mahdi, to taking time off to send out the entries, inshallah.
Yeah.
So we will be listening to them, inshallah, and we'll give the feedback also then, inshallah.
Inshallah.
But for this segment, we'll also be running live on Facebook Live with the Mahdi. Yes. So if you want to see our lekker faces, and please pull out your phone and take a look.
Okay, so what moet ek nou maak? Lekkers wegse.
Smile.
Yeah, okay.
And of course, after that, with the Mahdi, we'll go back into our normal program, that is Roots. And weer woord vir woord speel ek vanaand met die Mahdi.
Okay, weer vanaand.
And then name your massage, that is now normal on the Saturday.
Okay, that is also normal.
So, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go, I think what my technicians say, we're going to go for a commercial break. And we will come back. We'll start with our Young Cape Muslim Cultural
Show, yeah. Okay.
I need your help. My boss is hosting a function at our office today. I completely forgot about it.
Calm down. How can I assist you?
I need to source foam plates, cups, tubs, serviettes, wet wipes, platters, cling wrap, foil. For the cleaning up, I will need refuse bags, detergents, and a broom. Where can I source all of these items under one roof?
Relax. There's a simple solution. Call RT Packaging. They stock an extensive range of disposable packaging products. Call them on 021 761 2204.
Where are they situated?
Unit 15C, Hillstar Avenue, Wetton.
Perfect. I'm leaving now.
Next time, remember you can shop online at shop.rtpackaging.co.za and they will deliver to your door. RT Packaging, your one-stop packaging shop.
Are you a vocalist, a poet, or a spoken word artist? Well, listen up, because the Voice of the Cape is providing you with the opportunity to exhibit your outstanding talents in our Young Cape Muslim Cultural Showcase. Not only that, you will be provided mentorship to help chisel your art. If you are talented and between the ages of 14 to 35, you could qualify. The showcase is divided into 3 categories: Nederlands liedjes, old school qasidas, and spoken word or poetry. Submit your 90-second audition showing your talent by sending it to info@vocfm.co.za and hashtag #VOCculture.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Welcome back. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Selamat datang dari apa ni Cape Town, dari orang Melayu dari Afrika Selatan.
Terima kasih banyak sama-sama kita. Sama-sama.
Alhamdulillah, of course. Alhamdulillah. Yes, listeners, as you probably heard, the Voice of the Cape radio station will be hosting a brand new cultural showcase. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
And that is the Young Cape Muslim Showcase. When we last heard the show, we talked to the judges about the 3 categories that we're having. But today we'll be showcasing the talent of our youth right on your airwaves, inshallah. So we'll begin with spoken word. Here is a poem written by Fatima Sheikh, but have a listen. But before we listen to that, we have in studio
I believe
Nusayba.
it is Nusayba Brasso.
Rasso, yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, ma'am?
Alhamdulillah, baik-baik saja.
With the Mahdi.
With the Mahdi, mashallah. Nusayba, you are actually here to do what actually?
Well, I'm one of the judges for the competition,
Yes.
so we're going to be giving some feedback.
And your forte is?
Well, poetry mainly, and I do some spoken word dance and other forms of performance and traditional
Yeah.
Indonesian dance
Okay.
and music, Indonesian traditional music too.
Oh, I see. So with regard to the mentorship or with regard to info, with regard to the adjudication of what you're going to do, so do you have a specific method that you use, if I may ask you?
Well, I suppose it's just my own life experience that I went to theatre school when I was a child, and then so that was in England, in East London, and then I've had 3 scholarships in Indonesia. So I've also learnt the tradition of traditional pantuns, which are the way of writing poetry in Malaysia and Indonesia, and I went to the universities there for performing arts, and then I've also toured across Indonesia and Malaysia as an artist myself and in South Africa. So I use the tools for my education and my life experience, really, of being on the stage, and also how we deal with different audiences and when you actually speak in another language as well, but you can still be engaging.
Okay.
Yeah, I find this very, very interesting because apparently the South African situation will differ from another country, and especially with regard to South African English. And the other one with regard to the poetry. Looking at universities, for example, you know that the University of South Africa uses SIFT-C method. Anything that you know about it?
No.
The feelings, the emotion with regard to the poetry. It depends whether it's sonnet, whether it is the English or Shakespearean sonnet, or the Italian one. Depends on that. What is your forte with regard to the poetry?
Well, yes. I mean, I grew up with a lot of Shakespeare and the traditional styles. But actually, I say that one of my favourite poets growing up was a Jamaican-British poet called Benjamin Zafari.
Okay.
And for me, where he uses his own style of English, using the slang, I feel that is the most authentic, and I really engage with that as a child. So for me, yes, we have the foundation of the academia, but I think that from that foundation, we should tap into our own voice, and we shouldn't be afraid to use our own style of how we use English or even other languages, because when you share from your heart, then it doesn't actually matter exactly what the words are. People get the meaning, even if they don't always understand.
So the universality
words.
with regard to a poem, especially with regard to odes, which is very, very interesting. I would like to listen to you, of course, with Raja. I won't chat too much about it. We'll wait on Nusiba, for example, to explain and to tell us how she feels about the tracks that we got.
Okay.
I miss you every hour, every minute. I wake up wishing you were there. This life is not fair. I was just but a little girl when you left me all sad and depressed. Is that all? Did I forget the rest? I feel like my happiness went with you, and now that you're no longer here, I feel as if there's nothing else I hold dear. But why you? Why you? I often wonder, but if not you, would it have been her? I pondered. So I continue to miss you in silence as the memory of you fades while I try to deny it.
Oh, what a wonderful poem with the Mahdi.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasiba, what do you think about that beautiful poem?
So obviously, as a critic, I'm going to be honest. I think it's a really good start. The poet begins to explore that confluence between trusting Allah and questioning why things happen the way they do. the humble human condition of letting go to Allah's will. So I think this theme and memory tracing should be continued to uncover more pearls from actually delving. I think there's definitely more to this piece that I would encourage the artist to explore more. In terms of the recitation, there is some attempt for tone in the recitation, but it feels a bit stiff. So I think there should be more attention needs to be paid to feeling that moment in time so that the full expression, flow and intonation can be utilised. So it's adequate performance, but lacks impact, in my opinion. And now I'm going to also read Tasneem's feedback too.
Okay.
Poetry as a tool for self-expression to express grief and loss is very relevant right now in light of the COVID-19 death count and what that might look like for youth losing their role models and caregivers. The theme of abandonment evident in the poem might even be the experience of young Muslim girls and women during the Afghani crisis as they flee for refuge or have to be separated from their people in the plight of survival. The mood and presence of the poem is captured beautifully in areas of voice articulation, intonation, pitch and pace.
Beautiful.
So we're going to have obviously more perceptions, and I would encourage more entries from this artist.
Of course, yes.
Yes, why not? Yeah,
Did we only receive one?
yeah, that
poem
is
of
what
the
we want to
spoken
know.
artist?
How many?
Say that?
So far, we need some more people to come through it and make their submissions. Yeah.
And the age group is from 14 until 30, I believe, yes?
18 to 35.
18 to 35.
And we do encourage a video submission of around 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And then we can really see the performance because it's all about the expression and the engagement.
That's
isn't
very
it?
important.
Yes.
You know, any poem, which is a love poem or sad poem, it's your expression is very important.
Yes.
You can't read a poem when somebody dies, you know, and you must be smiling, you must be very sad. You know, it depends your expression. Correctly said, your expression is very important.
Yes. So you have to place yourself in those shoes. If you know, it could be someone else that you're placing yourself in someone else's shoes, trying to see how that would feel in that certain situation, or you're tracing back to your own feeling and time. Yes.
Ja, ek wil net iets insit nou aan die luisteraars. U moet onthou dat u gebruik nie net die Engelse taal nie. And to me it sounds sometimes a bit highfalutin as far as I'm concerned, but dat wanneer u die kans sou kry, gebruik die Afrikaanse taal. En probeer gedigte instuur ook, wat die gevoelens natuurlik aan ons luisteraars gee, en dit sal nogal baie help. And then remember in South Africa, we don't only use English or Afrikaans, we use a number of indigenous languages also. So why not try some of them? It might be extremely challenging.
Yes. I also thinking about
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I would like to actually share a little story when I was in Durban.
Yes.
And I went to meet a group of poets by the Bat Theatre. And they expressed most of their poetry in Zulu and different languages.
Zulu, yeah.
And there was one lady, and she captured me so much. And I went up to her afterwards and I said, I felt that poem. And I was like, can I know more about it? And she told me that she took a part of the Bible and then she unpicked it. And I knew, I could sense it in my heart. And exactly what she told me, I was like, I felt the essence of that poem, what you were speaking about. So for sure, please, everybody just express yourselves in the language that it flows, that it comes out.
Ja, en aan die nie-Muslim luisteraars onthou, you have Psalms also, psalms wat jy kan gebruik, en dit sal ons baie help om 'n wye perspektief te kry van u bekwaamheid. Dit is eintlik wat ek wil sê. Raji?
I think that brings us to the end of our first segment with the Magda. And once again, last from your side, Seba, before we close.
I just encourage people to write how they feel and not judge it, just let it flow. Yeah.
Okay.
And experiment, have fun.
This
Yeah,
Okay.
and another thing, do also not only that, look at some maybe historical event. Maybe the narrative should be a storytelling. That'll help you a lot. Or maybe, as Raji said, he's so scared of listening to the death wishes of people dying. Not bad. Why not try it?
Look, there's so much nature around Cape Town, and that is a lot of inspiration, isn't it, for us just to sit in awe and even go to the kramats that are so beautiful and have so much spiritual power and see what you come from that. I've even had a lot of poetry come to me after doing zikr.
So maybe you should ask you to recite just a small piece, a small one of your own, perhaps.
Okay. Okay, so I'll allow you to pick, please. Her Tears or Home? Which one?
Anyone, your choice.
Home, rather than
Home. Okay.
the longing, yeah.
She almost got burnt trying to touch the sun. She almost got lost trying to touch the stars. She almost got killed trying to touch the moon. She almost got disappointed trying to touch the rainbow. But when she touched the African soil, she said, "Welcome back home. I've been waiting for you all along."
Lovely, lovely.
That is our mentor, Nusayba Braza. I want to say shukran to you.
Yeah.
And from myself, Rajiv Aziz, say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
In a time of darkness and greed, it is your light that we need. You came to teach us how to live. Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah, you were so caring and kind. Your soul was full of light. You are the best of mankind. Muhammad, khayru khalqillah. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace be upon the messenger, the chosen one. From luxury you turned away, and all night you would pray. Truthful in every word you say. Muhammad, Ya Rasulallah, your face was brighter than the sun. Your beauty equal by none. You are Allah's chosen one. Muhammad, khayru khalqillah. صلوا على رسول الله حبيب المصطفى. Peace
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the program Showtime. Of course, alhamdulillah, the Young Cape Muslim Showcase is on tonight with the Mahdi.
Yes, and I am not only in a state of shock, I'm really enjoying it.
Is it?
And now I'm in the swing of it and I can't wait for the next item.
Yes, we listened to the spoken word poetry category with the Mahdi.
Yes.
And of course, once again, our mentor was
Nusayba Brazzo,
inshallah.
yeah.
And we will move on to our next segment with the Mahdi. We'll continue the Voice of the Cape, Young Cape Muslim Cultural Showcase.
Okay.
And by moving into the Qasida category or the Malay choir. On the line, we have Shamil Domingo, I suppose, a member of the Cape Malay Choir Board, Netherlands Committee, to discuss the entries, inshallah. So once we got the Shamil Domingo online, yes, with the Mahdi?
Yes, of course.
Shamil is online.
Oh, Shamil, assalamu alaikum, Buta Shamil.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
De Mahdi die kant en Rajab die ander kant.
Mashallah, die twee groot manne.
Nee, ons is maar die klein manne. Buta Shamil, ons is in 'n situasie waar ons nou lekker gaan luister bietjie na die Nederlandse taal of wat dit ook al is wat gaan plaasvind, maar Raji, jy kan verduidelik.
Ja, Buta Shamil, wat ons nou gaan doen, ons gaan nou die snippet speel, ek dink Zahir Abrams, hy gaan ons doen in Nederlands, miskien so 2 minute, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 2 seconds.
Ja.
Dan sê Buta Shamil, moet net luister, then you will give your comment afterwards. What do you think about the voices, and you know most what to do and what to look at and what to listen to, inshallah.
Okay.
So if my shape is ready, then we can listen to this, inshallah. And this is Nederlands lied. And yeah, online we have Shamil Domingo. So while we get our track online, then we will listen to this with the Shamil. Just stay tuned to the Voice of the Cape on 91.3 FM. This is, of course, the Voice of the Cape, Young Cape Muslim Cultural Showcase. And this is our first program tonight, actually, with the Mahdi. We'll be listening to our artists once again, alhamdulillah.
And then inshallah we'll get feedback.
Yes. So we encourage the others with the Mahdi to send in their recordings, whether it is a qasida or poets and so on, you know. So the Mahdi, even Afrikaans.
En aan die luisteraars, dit is 'n eintlike uitdaging, maar wat alles met Raji en die groep en AU probeer, dit het te doen met ons kultuur. Kultuur wat ons behoue wil laat bly, and that is why this is an opportunity you must use. Send in your entries so that people like Buta Shamil and Nusayba Brazzo feel encouraged that you are prepared to engage with them.
Ja, Abdul Mahdi. As ons nog geluister het vanaand na Fatima Sheikh, the spoken word was very well.
Nice, very nice, yeah.
Because they are the people, they are the mentors. Hulle weet presies waarna hulle luister, Abdul Mahdi. Soos ek nog gesê het, as er miskien 'n poem is wat liefdevol is,
ja,
then you must have a smile in your face.
Ja, it can not only that, en onthou ons kyk na 'n variety van die gediggies wat ons kan kry, maar soos Betaraji ook sê, natuurlik eers gerechtig om die taal waarin u vry voel. Gebruik daardie taal.
Afrikaans, Xhosa ook wat mag gedoen.
Xhosa, ja, even Zulu en aan ons nie-Muslim luisteraars, why not a psalm? 'n psalm, nee? Waarom nie een van dit nie? Okay?
Yeah, but Muhammad Ismail also with the Mahdi. He's also online. And the Shamil Domingo.
Okay, Buta Shamil, ek dink ek is seker so is gereed om te speel natuurlik, en kom ons gaan saam luister. Nie net dit nie, dat kan beide myself en Buta Raji, ons kan ook leer. Nee?
Ja, ek dink ons het al twee gaste op die lyn. Dit is nou Shamil Domingo en Buta Ismail, nee? Ja, Ismail, ja. Man, is julle gereed om te luister?
Yes, sir. Ja.
Ja. En Buta Mahdi kan nie wag om te luister na deze wonderlike stemme wat deurkom vanaand.
Ja, en ek lus om Nederlands te praat vanaand.
Ek is seker die persoon wat hierdie Nederlands doen vanaand Buta Mahdi, hy is ook angstig om te luister, you know, van die beoordelaars.
Wat hulle gaan sê.
Ja, inshallah. As so berig is, kom ons luister.
Abro asa
Prachtig man, Boeta Magdi.
Boeta Razi, ek is gestom.
Boeta Shamil,
Shamil,
ja, en Mohammed Ismail. Julle kommentaar.
Ja, kan ek maar net begin?
Boeta Shamil is dit? Ja, oké.
Ja. Luister, ek wil maar net ek het nou gehoor die klip en die liedjie en so voort.
Ja.
Maar ek wil gewoon net iets in perspektief sit.
Okay.
Ek het nou daai gehoor, maar wat ek nou net wil sê is dat dit is hoekom Shafiq April die initiatief gehad het om 'n Nederlandse komitee te gevorm het om te kyk in verskeie aspekte van Nederlands. Verstaan?
Ja.
En voor ek vir julle ore gee aan Mr. Domingo, wil ek maar net sê dat die producer, as hulle inskrywe kry van liedjies of liedjies wat gestuur na hulle toe, dan moet hulle selectief wees in die liedjies stuur om dit te accept of te reject.
Ja.
Verstaan? En dit is wat ek dink wat die perspektief wat ons eers moet regstel in verband met wat ewe ons nou daar hoor. Daai is my pad administratively van die perspektief van Nederlands. En ek dink moet daar saam met hy kan maar nou vere oorvat en dan vir julle sê wat hy dink van die klip of iets soos dit.
Ja, shukran Boeta Ismail. Boeta Shamil, wat denk u commentaar op die clip wat u nou net nageluisterd het?
Okay. Boeta Razi en Tamagani is, to be honest with you, it's gevaarlijk zwaar om actually te kan adjudicate. Want as ons kyk, die rendition kom nie ooreen met die Nederlands lied as wat ons kyk na die heritage nie. Hoe het gesing was for the last 3 centuries. Die mannetjie het nou geprobeer met iets, maar hy sing 2 liedere in een. Hy sing, sal ek dan my liefheid noemen, wat nou 'n love song is 'n minnaarslied.
Okay.
Right, which is actually a sad liedjie. It's so sad. As though net van iemand wat nou advantage vat of a younger girl. You know, and he wants to try to take advantage. Whereas die tweede verse wat hy sing is nog 'n lied wat ons koop Vaarwel bruidjie skoon. En dit is weer 'n sailor wat nou goodbye sê vir sy bruid. So it's an upskate lied. So you have two entirely different genres, which means die eerste sal ek dan, die minnaarslied, moet nou as 'n love song, moet nou lekker stadig gespeel word, die tempo. Whereas die upskate, die seevaartlied, moet as 'n moderate to fast tempo wat 'n mens verwag van die lied. Maar toe het hierdie mannetjie nou, hy het nou al 2 genres gekoppel in een lied. En dan as ons nou kyk die core of die manne is wat vorm of die backup soos ons moet nou sê, die voices. 'n Mens kan nie uitmaak wat hulle sing nie, of 'n mens kan nie uitmaak wat hy sing. Maar hy sing ook verkeerde woorde in al 2 van die liedere wat hy sing. Die woorde is verkeerd, het kom nie ooreen met hoe ons wat ons verwag van 'n Nederlands lied. And I think that is the reason why Boeta Ahmad Ismail het miskien nou getouch. That was the foresight of the Shafiq April om die Nederlands Committee was nou te vorm. And so that the Nederlands Committee can kyk na things like this, dat ons nie af van die trek gaan nie. om te sien.
Peter Samuel, kyk, dis nie een van die redes hoekom ons nou die Young Cape Muslim Showcase het. Is eintlik waar die jong spanne begin te leer. You know, we're giving this platform where they are all local talent. That is why we have you people there just to listen to them and to guide them. Irrespective, ons het nog so Peter Samuel gesê, hulle het twee liedere by mekaar gesit. Kyk, hulle dra mos nie kennis daarvan nie. Kyk, that is why you are the mentor to guide them and listen to them. And on the next time, and just to tell them, listen, hier is verkeerd te gaan, daar is verkeerd gegaan, en zo gaan die lied en zo gaan die lied. Dat is wat ons na eind te kijken.
Ja.
En dat is nog niet professionals, je hebt samen verstaan.
Nou, I know 100%. En kijk, die tune wat hij zingt, hij is in die tune.
Ja.
Verstaan, die intonation is daar zo. Maar is nou net, unfortunately, obviously met die stem dat hij heeft, als hij zet voren te komen en Kashoda is bij mannen within the
fraternity
structure of the Cape Malekwa board. But they would love to have him around to coach him further, you know, as a Netherlands singer maybe.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, and yes, ik kan niet actually meer op die wijze wat hij gezongen heeft, ik kan niet meer, but it's difficult to adjudicate something like this. Dus ik zeg, het komt niet overeen met wat ons verwacht van de Nederland.
Boeta Shamil, ek wil net ingevraad in verband met die kerngedachte van die thema van 'n Nederlandse lied. Is that what you're referring to? In other words, don't you think where maybe you try to put the two together to prove a point of disappointment? Is het moontlik?
Ja, kan ek nie daarin kom?
Okay.
Ja, maar.
Kijk, daar is 'n arkaan in Nederlands wat sê, jy kan nie weg van 'n wysie afgaan nie.
Okay.
Dit is een van die arkaans van Nederlands. Nou, as ons nou hoor die klip wat daai Gina nou ingestuur het, is nou 3 Nederlandse tesame gesit.
Okay.
So hy konform nie waar ons nou kan sê hy kan gebeoordeel word nie. Hy konform nie na die structure van Nederlands nie, want het is 2 of 3 Nederlandse by mekaar gesit.
Okay, verstaan, ja.
En een oplettige ding ook op die, as jy hoor die soundtrack, die track was gemaakt hier in 'n studio of iewers. Verstaan?
Ja.
So it becomes very difficult om 'n conformity te kry as jy nou die track hoor. En ek hoor wat jy met hom mag doen. Respek aan julle. Ja, and that is why I said, laat ons die ding in perspektief sit, sodat diegene kan hoor wat ons praat om te sê, is hoe jy die ding moet dan in lyn bring.
Daar sien. Right.
Verstaan?
Ja.
Kijk, het was good of him. Het was goed van hom om iets soos dit in te stuur. En ek dink dat wat ons nou vir hom sê vanaand is om vir hom guidance te gee hoe hy moet vorentoe gaan.
That's good.
As hy wil geïnteresseerd is in Nederlands.
Ja.
Want iewers op die musiek wat jy hoor, daar is 'n groot verskil van eindelike Nederlandse instrumente. Jy hoor nie eens 'n banjo nie. Nou as jy nog vat in Nederlands, dit is ook 'n wet in Nederlands, dat die banjo is die main instrument in die Nederlands. So jy hoor nie eens 'n banjo, hoor jy op die musiek pad van die ding nie. En daar het ek gesê, administratively wil ek sê, laat ons dit in perspektief sit.
Ja. Meneer Ismail, meneer Shamil, ons sê baie shukran. En ook op die persoon wat daar ingesteer het, ons hoop hom alles vir die beste vorentoe, inshallah. As I said, this is only a beginning, and this is where there's a platform for young talent to expose the talent met de Mahdi. So, ons vraag vir die anders ook om in te stien, inshallah. Maar van my kan, Raji Tawaji met de Mahdi.
Ja, maar ek wil net sê, Raji, hulle moet nou nie stop nie, hulle moet nog altyd en dan kan ons vir hulle lekker guide.
Daar sê, inshallah. Shukran, man. Assalamu alaikum. Ja, oké, shukran. Assalamu alaikum.
Oké.
Wabarakatuh.
There's something special about Chigro Food Market, hence the reason I shop there. I love cooking so much. Shopping at Chigro Food Market makes you feel at home. You're not just a customer, you're part of the family. Cooking up a storm with fresh chicken, frozen vegetables, or something from our butchery is extraordinary. Chigro Food Market goes the extra mile to source only the best quality. Wholesale and retail direct to the public. Visit us in Clip Road, Grassy Park, Charlie Street, Mitchell's Plain, and Connaught Road, Parow.
Did you know that you can get the latest humanitarian news and updates from the Al Imdaad Foundation by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube? You can also receive our flash updates via WhatsApp by adding 082 591 6430 as a contact and sending us a WhatsApp message with your name. That's 082 591 6430. Visit alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Cape Town, it's bigger, it's better, and it's back. Cape Town in Concert, the biggest online streaming concert featuring Salome, Robin Peters, Vuvu Kamalu, PJ Twins, is taking place on Saturday the 28th of August at 7 p.m. Get your tickets at only 100 Rand each at quicket.co.za. One ticket for the entire family in the comfort of your own living room. Buy your tickets now and stand in line to win a 2-night stay including breakfast at the 5-star Cullinan Hotel valued at 5,800 Rand, or you could win the ultimate weekend out, a 2-night stay at the world-famous Presidential Suite at the Radisson Blue Hotel and Residence valued at 30,000 Rand. Let's unite our families and book your tickets now for Cape Town in Concert. Proudly sponsored by Sanlam, Western Cape Government, Passkey, Coca-Cola Peninsula Beverages, Cape Town TV, Chikro, and Africa Community Media.
I've heard of restaurants offering a free coffee with a breakfast bun, but man, the people at Rockamama's have just gone crazy. They're giving away a free breakfast bun with milk and egg and Rocco mayo when you simply order any coffee. Yes, you heard right. Available for sit down or call and collect orders daily until 11 a.m. T's and C's apply. Pop in at Rockamama's Westgate Mall, Rockamama's Vangate Mall, Rockamama's Kenwood Center. Rockamama's, we're not normal.
Rocco Mama's 99 Rand call and collect promo now on. 2 cheeseburgers or 12 wings or 300 grams ribs, all served with fries for only 99 Rand. Available at Rocco Mama's Kenilworth Center, Rocco Mama's Westgate Mall, and Rocco Mama's Vangate Mall.
Alhamdulillah, Muslim Hands is honored to offer you the incredible chance to earn rewards equivalent to 1,000 prayers by illuminating the Dome of the Rock Masjid at the heart of the Masjid Al-Aqsa complex in Blessed Jerusalem. You can give this beautiful once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as Sadaqah Jariyah on behalf of yourself or a loved one and reap its incredible rewards for years to come. Make your donation today at muslimhands.org.za.
If you ever find yourself in a situation that requires legal advice, Sali & Sali Attorneys is the firm you need on your side. We assist you in matters of property transfers, bond registration, or winding up a deceased estate and more. We work closely with you, providing efficient, professional, and excellent service, resolving even the most challenging case with a smile, making you rest assured that everything is being taken care of. Contact Sali & Sali Attorneys now on 021 697 2093. Sali & Sali Attorneys, where trust is everything.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Welcome back with the Mahdi to the Young Cape Muslim Showcase.
Ja, it is for example, aan die luisteraars wat baie belangrik is aan een en almal. I think what we must realize that we want to encourage the youth to showcase what they are what they're capable of and to engage with them. And possibly then the third word is to align them with what is expected, but not only as we are only, hoe sal ek sê, we're not really professionals.
No. That is why we give, this is a platform for the youth, not actually for our youth, to give them a start. To search talent, new talent actually. As ons nou kyk as nou ene miskien nou in Nederlands lid doen en net bietjie swak. This is why we have the mentors to guide them.
To guide,
We're not actually going to
we
judge.
don't expect perfection.
Yes.
We don't expect that. Because it is, as we said at the beginning, it is a competition with no prizes.
Yeah.
Remember that, right? And so that we can encourage each and every one, whether it is in English, Afrikaans, Zulu, whatever Bahasha, even you can do that. And that is what we're actually looking for. And that is why, to the listeners, we want this platform to grow.
Yeah.
We want it to grow. Raji?
How am I going to give some water?
No. We want it to grow so that they can come. Because what is that? What we're actually trying to do here, we are starting now to head for Heritage Month.
Yeah, but Mahadi, even though we have the judges, the mentors online, the mentors like we have Nusayba Brazo, and we also have the listeners also to listen in to give their comment.
Yeah, and you rightfully what you can. What's the WhatsApp number again?
0821 44235.
No, 0829.
Yeah, 0829
913
There you
913.
go.
Please send your comments also, because there's one thing that I truly believe, and I'm going to sit on this one. There's not one system in the world that's perfect.
Yeah, but Mahadi, regarding the Netherlands leader, if there's a person like Zahir, as hy miskien a Netherlands leader will sing, that is why we have with the Shamil there, the Ismail there, and they can refer him to someone that can teach him and guide him along.
Yeah, because that is a sort of encouragement.
Yeah.
Right. And moenie ophou nie. Stuur nog een tot now you understand what the adjudicators want. They don't want you, for example, to work through 3 genres.
Yeah.
Only one. All right? And it's a particular liedjie of wysie wat jy moet natuurlik toepas. En natuurlik wil ek ook weet natuurlik die backing that you have, whether it comes out of a studio.
On that note, we need to break for news rapid 10. Stay tuned.
It is News Wrap, and here's a look at our main news stories for the day. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I am Anika du Plessis. The University of Cape Town's Faculty of Health Sciences has raised concern over the anti-vaccination rally that took place outside Groote Schuur Hospital this morning. A group under the banner No to Mandatory Vaccination held the rally to show their solidarity for Cape Town heart surgeon Dr. Susan Vosloo, following her anti-vaccination message, which apparently landed her in hot water. The Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences at UCT, Associate Professor Lionel Green-Thompson, says the data of the effectiveness of the COVID-19 vaccine clearly shows that getting the jab is an important step toward beating the virus. In other news, a Tanzanian foreign national has been sentenced on charges of abalone possession. Hawk spokesperson in the Western Cape, Zinzihani, says 45-year-old Rushdie Ndulit has been sentenced to 1 year and 6 months in jail. Hani brings us further detail.
This follows his arrest on 22nd June 2021 in a joint search and seizure operation undertaken by the Hawks Serious Organized Crime Team, together with Department Forestry, Fisheries and Environmental. Delight pleaded guilty on all 5 charges in line with Section 105A plea sentence agreement. The per-regional court subsequently sentenced Delight on counts 1 and 2 to 3 years imprisonment, of which 1 year and 6 months were suspended, and counts 3 and 4 to 1 year and 6 months direct imprisonment. Additionally, he was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment for count 5 that relates to the Immigration Act.
And Parliament conveyed its condolences to the family and friends of a school pupil that died outside the parliamentary building yesterday morning. More than 20 other learners were left injured in the car crash incident. Parliament spokesperson Muloto Motapo.
It is reported that a minibus taxi carrying 22 school pupils, most of whom being primary school children, crashed into a bollard in front of Parliament after allegedly jumping a red robot, resulting in 1 fatality and injuries to several others. The presiding officers have expressed shock and sadness at this tragedy and have called for a swift investigation into the accident by all the appropriate authorities.
And over 500,000 young people between the ages of 18 and 34 in SA have registered to vaccinate against COVID-19 on the opening day for the age band. Speaking during an oversight visit to a vaccination site in Cape Town, Health Minister Dr. Joe Pala says he is encouraged by these numbers. He says government is working hard to counter misinformation around vaccines, its safety and efficacy. And Parliament's Multi-Party Women's Caucus has expressed concern over the high teenage pregnancy rate in South Africa. A recent report showed that girls as young as 10 years old are among the 23,200 girls who fell pregnant in Gauteng between April last year and March this year. According to the report, 934 babies were delivered by girls between the ages of 10 and 14. Over 19,000 were delivered by those between the ages of 15 and 19. And finally, the DA says the latest quarterly crime statistics released by the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, for the period of the 1st April to the 30th June is an indictment on him. The party says the prevalence of violent crime is still shocking and abnormal. The murder rate is up by 60.2%, with over 5,760 people losing their lives during this period. The party's Andrew Whitfield says it's time for Minister Cele to take responsibility for his failure to keep South Africans safe and resign. However, the South African Police Union says it's not a surprise the crime statistics have increased so sharply. SAPO spokesperson Lesiba Tobokale says the police service is in need of more capacity. With that, the end of News Wrap, but join us again at 9 a.m. for the next news bulletin. For more news, visit us online at vocfm.co.za or connect with us on the VOC app or follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. For VOC News, I am Aniko du Plessis.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station, the voice of the Cape.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كل نفس ذائقة الموت.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Here follows a janaza update. After Maghrib this evening, we had the janaza of Rugaya Peterson, the mother of Nazim and Yasmin Peterson of Voice of the Cape. Address 20 Buffalo Way in Primrose Park. Salatul Janaza was at home in the Kabrzan Johnson Road. For further information with regard to the Janaza of Rugaya Peterson, you can speak to Nazim the son on the mobile 082 669 2020, and that of course is the contact number for the Janaza of Rugaya Peterson. Then for tomorrow we have the following janazas. At 10 it will be the janaza of Rashad Phillips of 34 Hayes Avenue in Woodstock. Now, Salatul Janaza will take at a place at her home, and the Kabristan will be Mowbray. For further information, you can speak to the family on the mobile 071 580 3784, and that of course the contact number for the janaza of Rashad Phillips. Also at 10:45 tomorrow, it'll be the janaza of Hamida Khan of 1 Meadowway in Grassy Park. Salatul Janaza will take place at home. COVID-19 protocols adhered to. The Kabristan will be Mowbray. For further information, you can speak to Layla on the mobile 067 912 0399, and that of course the contact number for the janaza of Hamida Khan. At 11 also tomorrow, it'll be the janaza of Abdul Baki Moos of 1 Rotterdam Road in Bayview, Mitchell's Plain. Salatul Janaza will take place at home. The Kabristan will be Johnson Road. And for further information, you can speak to Rugaya on the mobile 07 99 04 7846 or Nazlima on the mobile 074 327 5145, and those are the contact numbers for the janazah of Abdul Baki Muas. And then lastly here at 11 tomorrow, it'll be also the janazah of Maulana Yunus Esop of Muir Street Mosque in opposite the Cape Technicon. For further information, you can get the contact details from Muhammad. That is on 082 771 6903, or Usman on the mobile 082 881 3857. And those are the contact numbers for the janazah of Maulana Yusuf Esop, and the Qabristan will be Mowbray, and COVID-19 protocols will be adhered to.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May the Almighty Allah grant it to see Jannatul Firdaus and put sabr into the hearts of the family and friends, inshallah. Verily from Allah to become, and unto Allah is our return. Ameen.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وأسكنهم في الجنة وتجاوز عن سيئاتهم واحشرهم مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين اللهم إن كانوا محسنين فزد في إحسانهم وإن كانوا مسيئين فتجاوز عن سيئاتهم ولقهم الأمن برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
COVID-19 Janazah procedure. All mayyids who've passed away from COVID-19 will only be taken to designated facilities for the purposes of ghusl. This message was brought to you by the Voice of the Cape.
Live from Cape Town, this is the Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM.
Mr. Dafine Foundation's aim is to create self-sufficiency, self-reliance within our communities. With a 34-year track record, Mr. Dafine has been able to change lives through education, poverty alleviation, and community development. Every donation helps to feed a belly and feed a mind. The Prophet ﷺ said, "No wealth of the servant of Allah is decreased because of charity." Help the Mr. Dafine Foundation continue making positive change in our communities. Get involved by visiting Corner Hayder and Antelope Street in Bridgetown. Call us on 021-633-0010. If every man helps his neighbor, then who will need help?
At Busy Corner Meat Hyper, we have all the meat you love to eat. So make a bull run down to Busy Corner. We have taken every precaution to ensure that you, as well as our staff, are safe. Hi! Het jy gehoor? Busy Corner Athlone, now open Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. What? Parking? Pfft, no problem. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for weekly special offers and other exciting content. Find us by searching for Busy Corner SA. Busy Corner Meat Hyper, where people meet.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station. 91.3 FM and 95.8 FM stereo.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. But the Mahdi, yes, as we mentioned earlier, although we have the mentors, our judges online, and even our listeners are also judges, they're also listening with the Mahdi.
Daar's baie bekwame
mense wat luister. And this one coming through with the Mahdi, I think the educators or mentors has in some way missing the point. Number one, they should listen to the voice of the person. And number two, are the carinkles in line for the Netherlands, according to what they heard, which Netherlands will suit that voice of that person. That should be the starting hope that helped a bit, inshallah, and that comes from Sadiq Jordan.
You know,
We feel
that is
confident
what
about
I
it.
say. There
Yeah.
can be more than one system of judging. And you can listen to many, you know, if we look at this person said, listen to the voice, listen of what is trying to be being portrayed and things like that.
And the other one says, Salam brothers, nice program, Shukran. Was that the only entry for Netherlands Elite? I enjoyed it, but words were not clear enough. Shukran for keeping our lonely hearts company.
Ja,
yes, they was the enigste een wat te
net
mag
voordat ek voor aan die luister, ek wil u maar vra. Kyk, as enigeen van u wil weet meer van die janazas, then you can phone the technician and the technician will inform you. Right.
Yes, but we'll be moving on to our next segment.
Right.
That is all about the Qasida, inshallah.
Okay.
And of course, once again, we continue with the Voice of the Cape, Young Cape Muslim Cultural Showcase. By moving away on online, we have our local artist, and that is none other but Toya Abrams.
Okay, assalamu alaikum, Toya.
Wa alaikum salam to the listeners, Tarazi and the Mahdi.
Yeah. Toya, I hope you were following the program thus far, where we had... yes, alhamdulillah.
Of course I did.
Ons het nog geluister naar Nusayba van die poems, ons geluister naar die Nederlandse liederen.
Shamil en Bita Ahmed.
En nog gaan ons luisteren naar die Qasida, inshallah. And you, the listener, but also we're having the listeners also listening to the Qasidas with the Mahdi. I mean, with the Toya.
Yeah, they also adjudicating and judging. So Toya, ons moet mama fyn op die ijstrap vandaan.
Yeah. Toya?
No problem. Listen, look, the thing is that and I also stand for what you guys are putting up now. This the cultural of Qasida, and it just to inspire the youth.
That's it. There you are.
This is the platform where
Well, we mustn't disencourage them. But, not that anybody did disencourage anybody, but we must try to encourage them to do it. But we can just guide them through it, inshallah.
And we're searching new talent, Toya.
I mean, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah.
Definitely.
I want you to say...
The Badaradi and the Mahdi Ketan is oozing with Qasidas.
Hey, man.
Oozing with Qasidas. Oozing. There's a lot of talented youngsters out there, but we just need to guide them onto the right path.
There you are.
But Toya, I want you to sit back and even the listeners to listen to this Qasida. I think it's about less than 2 minutes, and this is done by Rufka. Stay tuned.
حالكنا الله هازبنا الله حالكنا الله هازبنا الله عزينا مولاي سبحان مولانا الله عزينا مولاي سبحان
Right, Toya, there we have it. Hey, daar. Ons klossen maar die listeners are clapping hands, alhamdulillah. Toya, what do you think about this lovely voice of Ruqa? Your comment.
Yes. To the listeners. She's got a beautiful voice, and she do have the package. But I was just a bit concerned when I listened to that now, that the lyrics that she just did now was somehow wrong. I don't know of a Hazibuna. Okay, and I think you also must have picked it up because I've learned this Qasida from you, Butaraji. In my younger years. Allahu Khalikuna, Allah Ya Razikuna.
Okay, Toya, that's it. Maybe on the next time you can do it and teach them more, inshallah. But
inshallah.
inshallah. What else? What else can you say about it, Toya? Yeah.
That is the only thing that I picked up. But there is lots of room for improvement with that girlie. Lots of room for improvement.
Yeah, I was also listening to Toya doing this qasida Allah Halikuna. It's for me. I think she's confident what she's doing.
Yeah.
And as you just mentioned, she needs to work on the lyrics, the words of the qasida, and somehow or other she's losing the balance at the end. And she got the harmonizing is good, and she got a sweet voice. And I have to tell her, well done.
Yes, well done, but if she in future, inshallah, if she wants any help, I'm more than welcome to contact me, and we can take it further, inshallah.
Okay, Toya, stay on the line. We're going to listen to our next qasida. I think that one is done by Ashik Ismail, I think. Yeah, stay tuned. Toya, that was now Ashik Ismail, and then the qasida is Alfa Salu. Your comment, Toya.
My comment on that, he's got a beautiful voice. Soos hulle sê in die Kaap, ouds maak qasida stem. It's my qasida voice. A little bit of fine tuning on his sustained notes. Sustained notes is by the end van die lyne. Hy trek dit 'n bietjie lank. Verstaan wat daar is? Hy maak baie mooi karinkels, but I think he overdo with the karinkel. And in die direkte qasida, but when you look at the qasida itself, it is an oval qasida. It's an oval qasida. He's on the right track. Hy is daar vir die ding. Maar net is dat I do not overdo it, but so far he's doing the right thing with that.
Yeah. Is that it, Toya? Well, I was also listening while you were listening, Toya. He started off with a very strong voice. And then somehow or other, he drops. And he contains his balance, and he also shows confidence. And as far as his breathing is concerned, his breathing is well balanced. And very important is your key, your note. You must respect your key, your note at all times. You must always start on the correct note and to reach that accurate pitch. To follow the whole qasida right through. As you just mentioned, Toya, maybe that was his style of doing it. But there's always we can always rectify him and bring him on the right track, inshallah. But as I say, Toya, he's got a very good, strong voice, and to him also, I say, well done.
Definitely, but can I give him my hand clap?
Ja, as ek sien is een van die luisteraars sê gesien, Salam Brothers, nice program, Shugan. Was it the only? Okay, no. Salam Brothers, the qasida entries as asemhalings kom kort. Okay.
Oh, the breathing is...
Yeah, that's what I mentioned, the breathing of the Maghrib.
Yeah, okay.
We must also understand, the listeners must also understand these people that enter, it's not professional Qasida singers, it's people that is new on the block.
Yeah.
That the Voice of the Cape is trying to put on the road.
Yes.
Of encouragement, you know.
Yeah.
But we must put them on the road with well Qasidas.
Yeah. And yeah, ons moet ook nie vir hulle afdreig, maar we must encourage them, you know, to make more Qasidas, to come on board. Myself and you are there to guide them, Toya.
No, definitely. That's what we are for. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us that gift. And we just have to see it amongst the youth of today.
Yeah. Toya, we're going to listen to our next one. That's the last one. I think that one is the Al Furud Qasida. And it sounds like they are a group, if I'm not mistaken. Let's stay tuned.
Where do you see yourself after this dunya? What do you have to do on this dunya? Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sacrificed and lived for his ummah. Ask yourself what you've been doing for him. In return, are you living for Akhirah? Plan to stay on this earth. This dunya, oh this dunya, oh this dunya is only temporary. This dunya, oh this dunya, oh this dunya, Jannah awaits for all. Ya Allah, forgive all of our sins. Ya Rabb, show us your guidance. Our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam sacrificed and lived for his ummah.
As insan, we strive to make the right choices. We try to make tawbah, different language, different voices. We know what's right and what's wrong. We come to realize that this is the test, the biggest test.
Inshallah, we make dua that guidance is brought to all. Amin. Ya Rabb.
This dunya, oh this dunya, oh this dunya, Jannah awaits for all. This dunya, oh this dunya, oh this dunya, Jannah awaits for all.
Toya, there we have it. Your comment once again.
MashaAllah, the group of youngsters, Butaraji, and the lyrics of the Qasida is very, very inspiring to the other youth. You know, today we find youth sitting in parks and doing all the wrong things. At least these boys came together into something good with their talent. They're not sitting and rapping or doing the wrong songs. At least they sing Qasid, Nasid, what Nasid, yeah. And it is something for the youth out there to listen to as well. And I think it's very nice, it's beautiful. But it's only Awali, it's something new which they've written themselves. I think it's a very, very good attempt. That's beautiful.
Shukran for you there, Toya. Yeah, my comment on that, Toya. They are the group. They also shows confidence. And you listen to the voices, there's harmonizing in the voices. And very important, because I think there sounds like two or three voices there. Sorry, Marv. And they concentrate on the lyrics. And if you listen to the lyrics, the objectives is from the Nasheed is to provide educational entertainment and also encouraging others to do good, inshallah. Marv. That is a Toya. And also the quality, voice quality, they control their voices very good, and they're spiritually uplifting what they are reciting, Toya.
Yeah, but Raji, we were part of that one, but you know what? In future, inshallah, we want to inspire everybody out there with to submit. They must at least submit one Oh, wow, precies.
Yeah. I believe, they wrote it themselves that way, and I must commend them for their good thinking. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Work, beautiful work.
Ja, hulle het nog self geschreven. So I want to say shukran to them as well. Hoe laat het van jou toe, dan mag het niet?
Ja, nee, dat wil je niet zijn contactnummer geven.
Ja, ook die lijst wel je contact number. Please send with that Toya's number. It's on the WhatsApp screen, yeah.
Ja, dat hoor je.
My contact number is 078 432
yes.
4184.
Shukran.
If anybody out there wants help, or even for those who that want to enter that don't have a backing track or so, inshallah, we can provide something for them. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Toya, I want to say shukran for taking time, inshallah. And alhamdulillah, welcome to the Voice of the Cape on 91.3.
So,
yeah?
Yes, shukran to you people as well for involving me in this. And I want to thank the management and staff of the Voice of the Cape and Ayub as well, and Budarazi, Budamahadin, for coming up with something like this. I think it's brilliant work you guys is doing out there.
And this is a start, Toya.
Amen, inshallah.
And I hope it's going to be a good ending at the end of the day.
Definitely. With you around, with Amahdi around, and Ayub, why not?
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Okay, let me see what's the luisteraars. Say this from Taraji quickly. I'm not entering the Kashida competition, but it's just a short thing on my compilation. Okay, you can send it into Ayub, inshallah.
Yeah, why not?
Toya?
Yeah.
Once again, I say shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam. Afwan Budarazi. Salam Budamahadin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Stay safe and keep safe and keep your distance and wear your mask and sanitize for another means. You heard earlier on, there's a lot of janazah notice. Make dua, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, that was Toya Abrams, one of our mentors, inshallah. So stay tuned to the Voice. Okay, we need to go for a commercial break. When we come back, we will continue. Stay tuned.
Weet jy wat? These days, everything is becoming corporate. There is niks of community anymore.
No man, Budanur. Did you hear about the Voice of the Cape's Community Forum election?
Nee, Tausen. Wat is hy nou weer?
It's an election held by the Voice of the Cape, where community members can vote for representatives of the Community Forum.
Oh, waggo. Now what does the Community Forum do?
Well, basically, the Community Forum facilitates communication between the radio station and the community. Now, say Budanur is nominated to be a representative on the Community Forum, then Budanur is the link between the community of listeners and the radio. So whatever suggestions the listeners have for the radio, Budanur will give it to the radio. That way, everyone is part of the Voice of the Cape family.
Oh, weet jy wat nou sien? Hy klink lekker. How can I get involved?
Well, all you need to do is download the Voice of the Cape app, then register yourself and wait for the nominations. Keep the radio tuned to the Voice of the Cape for updates and more information.
Call the Voice of the Cape on 021 442 3500. Email Khalid at cfinfo@vocfm.co.za and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to find out more about our Community Forum elections.
When you think Soundmatch, you think speakers and sound systems, nah? But we're so much more than that. At Soundmatch, we do sunroofs, smash and grab tents, alarms and car tracking systems, and PDC. That's park distance control. That's that thing that goes beep, beep, beep when you reverse, but ours go cheap, cheap, cheap because of the price miss. And after 25 years, Soundmatch Athlone has moved to Putstop in Klipfontein Road, the opposite Athlone Stadium, man. Now you can get your whole car sorted under one roof with Soundmatch Athlone.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Welcome back in the program Showtime on Voice of the Cape 91.3 FM. Let's continue with our next segment with the Mahdi, and that is Name Your Masjid.
Ja, ons het kyk die mense hoe lekker of hulle nou hulle masjid ken natuurlik en jy gaan mos maar so 'n paar keys ingooi sodat hulle self kan kies of om het makkelijker te
Yeah.
maken. Ja.
Net voor te staan bij Name Your Masjid, there's a few comments coming through with the Mahdi. Assalamu
Yeah.
alaikum to the panel. I know it is required to show all qasidas. The new qasidas can also be improved and accepted. Yeah, that is it. And the other one here, they say, Salam Toya, your comments were absolutely right. May Allah grant you health to be part of growing the youth. For you also, Butaraji, well done. Sadiq Jordan. And the other one here, send this one to Butaraji quickly. I'm not entering the Qasida competition, but it's just a short thing on my compilation. I think what they'll do, they send it into our... Ayub.
To the producer, yeah.
Yeah, they can send it to our producer, that is Ayub, inshallah. On during office hours, that is 021 4435
Is that, okay,
Yeah.
right.
And inshallah, you will more in this guide, inshallah. There is something coming through. Gaan ons luister dan? No. Okay, let's go to our Name Your Masjid, inshallah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So to
is
jog
number?
the
Heb je de
memory.
Mahdi number? Two is
His
number?
number, yes, I think I've got his number here. 078 432 4184. I'm going to repeat the number 078 432 4184.
Right.
Okay.
So now by the Mahdi name, hulle moet nie gebruik die WhatsApp nie, nee.
Hulle moet inbel, ja.
Name Your Masjid. Our contact number is 021
4423530. That's
Yes.
the hotline.
Okay. So you ready now? This works, but we'll just jog your memory a bit around here. We give you a few hints on the masjid.
Right.
Like the Imam's name or a masjid's road.
Right.
And then you give us the Islamic name of the masjid.
Okay.
So, number one.
Okay.
Kalksteen Fontein
Waar
Masjid.
is Nabi Bontivel?
Yeah. I'm going to give them a hint with the Mahdi.
Okay.
Known as the Kalksteen Fontein Masjid.
Okay.
And the Imam there is Sheikh Ahmad Siddiq.
Right.
So don't send out on the WhatsApp. Phone in, inshallah.
Ja, 021 4423530. En dan kom ons kyk of u masjid ken in die
En
gebied.
wat is die naam van die masjid?
Ja.
It's known as the Kalksteen Fontein Masjid. En die imam daar is Sheikh Ahmad Siddiq.
Ja. Nou kyk mense, ons kyk of u natuurlijk die masjid ken en dan sê sommer van, ek meen bel in.
Ja.
Bel in, no WhatsApp please. Okay.
Our number is 021
4423530. And that's the hotline, of course, in the studio. En moenie lang draai met daardie ene, dan moet ons na die volgende ene gaan, en die volgende ene, dan het ons nog nie nommer 1 nie.
Ja. Ja, kom, misschien gaat ons gewoon luisteren naar die track met de Mahdi while we're waiting for a call.
Ja,
Right.
gaan ons luister?
Ja, luister.
Okay.
الأولياء من دائل البلد قولهم يحب الله أحلاكم عاها القرآن عملهم
So the Cape, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, and yourself?
Alhamdulillah.
Van wie praat ek?
It's Nabuia speaking.
Nabuia, okay, Nabuia surname?
Okay, Nabuia Parkins.
Nabuia Parker, okay.
Okay, Nabuya, you've heard the question. What is the name of the masjid in the Kalksteen Fontein?
Okay, Al Markaz Al Islam, the Kalksteen Fontein.
There we go.
Lovely, lovely. Nabuia, gee my contactnommer kan Allah? Gou.
0644
Right,
07
right.
38 77.
77. Shukran for that, Nabuia.
Afwan, have a good evening to all of you, inshallah.
Amin, inshallah. Yes, of course. There we go.
That was quick, eh?
Very, very quick.
Number one,
Yeah, my next question.
Yeah.
We're going to Elsie River of the Mahdi.
Okay.
The Elsie River mosques.
Ooh.
I'm going to give them a hint
Yeah.
that the Imam is currently Maulana Hashim Qasim, and is the founder of the mosque is Sheikh Muhammad Amin Fakir.
Yeah.
What is the name of the masjid? Our number in the studio is
shouldn't be
01
difficult.
44235.
Ek is seker daar's 'n klomp mense wat al bel. Hy's mos 'n bekende masjid.
Ja, nee.
Ja. Is baie gou daar so nog niks nie. 021 4423530 en kom mense kom na so natuurlik ons gaan ek is seker daar 'n plan gaan gemaak word met pryse ook.
Elsie se rivier by die mag.
Elsie se rivier. Ja, is dit
Let's go to the lines.
Stem van die Kaap. Assalamu alaykum.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, san wie praat ons?
Is Anwar Parkins.
Anwar Parkins, mashallah. Anwar Butaraji gaan gou vir jou vraag van.
Yeah, you know the Elsie River Masjid, the Imam currently is Maulana Hashim Qasim, and of course the founder of the mosque is Sheikh Muhammad Amin Fakir. So what is the name of the mosque in Elsie River?
Siddiqui Masjid.
So sê Anwar gee vir my goue kontaknommer.
072
Right.
39
Right.
19
Right.
882.
Shukran man. 36. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
Right, shukran.
Afwan, you must enjoy your evening, inshallah.
Shukran.
Okay, now we go to our last and final question. We go to Ottery.
Okay.
Going to Ottery by the Mahdi.
Gaan ons 'n bietjie Ottery. Duis moet naby die hype maak.
Ja, daar's van die luisteraars wat die antwoorde deurstuur op ons WhatsApp het.
Oh, okay.
Maar ons gaan dit ongelukkig nie aanvaar nie.
Ja.
Jy moet bel.
Hulle moet inbel, ja, 021443530 en kom na mense.
Right, let's go.
Dat is hoe wat praat u van die
Ottery Masjid. The Imam is currently Imam Fahim Isaacs, and is situated on the old Strandfontein Road.
You know, these clues are so important because in most areas you have more than one mosque.
Yeah.
So now you know which mosque we refer to.
Especially as I know janazas of trouwery, but dan weet
ja. Imam Fahim Isaac is miskien 'n baie bekende imam daar so. Nou ja, ons kyk nou dit behoort baie maklik te wees. Daar's so 'n klein vyetjie daar bo op die masjid. Ja, stem van die Kaap. Assalamu alaykum.
Salam.
San wie praat ek? Ibrahim, what's your surname? Sambo. Die Sambo, hoe bly is ek nou? Ibrahim, luister na Butaraji, ga jou vra.
Okay.
Yes, dat is hoe Ibrahim?
Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, Ottery Mosque, you know, everybody knows the Ottery Mosque. And as I mentioned, I'll give you a hint. The current Imam is Imam Fahim Isaacs, and it is situated on the old Strandfontein Road. What is the name of that masjid?
Masjid Fatah.
100%.
Ibrahim, gee gou vir my 'n nommer kan nou.
Ja, that's right, yeah.
Ja, Ibrahim, gee gou vir my jou kontaknommer.
079
524
87 31.
Shukr man, shukr.
Okay.
Salam.
Shukran wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ons gaan vir
baie gou gegaan.
Ja, ons gaan vir advertentiebreek en as ons terugkom,
so gaan dit woord speel. Kry jy woordeboeke en alles gereed nou.
Inshallah. Okay.
Of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
This week's specials at Wembley Meat Market, valid until this Sunday, 23rd of May, or while stocks last. Marinated lamb chops, R135.95 per kilo. Special beef sausage, R99.95 per kilo. Beef pieces, R94.95 per kilo. Red Viennas and skinless Viennas, R79.95 per kilo. Simply check our Facebook page for many more in-store specials. Remember, we are open every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call us on 021 697 1433 to place your order for collection. Wembley Meat Market, the art of meat.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ja, Butaraji, wat doen ons nou hier?
Dan mag die, ons gaat nu luisteren naar die gunsteling qasida van al-marhum Butanua Noordin.
Okay.
He was with the Al-Usmania qasida band.
Okay.
En hij was gaan luisteren naar die qasida daar, so dat is nou Allah Khalikuna. Khalikuna.
Okay.
En dan gaan we ook luisteren naar zoals die oude qasidas met hem.
Okay,
So we're gonna
ja.
go down memory lane. En dan gaan we luisteren hoe die personen gedoen die qasidas die jaren.
Okay.
En die muziek waar dat samen
So, wat 'n jaargetal is die omtrent 1960?
voor die tijd met hem. Ja.
1950s. Kom ons
Ja.
val maar tussenin toe.
Dat is nog voor mijn tijd met hem.
Oh ja, natuurlijk, definitief.
Ja, nee.
Voor myne ook.
En ja, ons gaan nu luisteren weer eens naar Al-Mahum Butanua Noordin. En dit is Khalikuna. Wij was nou Al-Mahum Butanua Noordin met de Magdi.
The passion. The passion.
Ja.
The passion is there.
Yes.
Van die tyd af, ja.
En hij was nie 'n jong man nie met de Magdi.
Ja, sy ouer stem of
Ja.
iets, ja, maar 'n mens kon die woorde alles volg.
Ja.
Dit is so, it just shows
Dit
you
is baie belangrik met de Magdi.
Die woorde.
Ja, die woorde, die lyrics.
Van die
ja.
wysie, van die
Mhm.
wysie.
Ja, so ja.
Okay.
Wat moet de Magdi nog hoor?
Ja man, ek gaan luister. Ons het die luisteraars, hulle moet ook aan Saterdag aan 'n
Ja,
showtime.
that's right, ja. Kom, ek gaan nog 'n knoppie druk daarso.
Ja.
En ons gaan luister na Salu Allah.
Okay.
Khalikuna
of that luxury car to cruise around the coast? Pull up to MYAA Auto and choose from over 200 hand-picked vehicles from entry level to high performance. Be approved within 10 minutes and drive away in your dream car. With our AA approved in-house workshop and panel shop, your vehicle will be well taken care of. Visit any of our 3 branches at number 70, 131 or 245 Fort Ricker Road or call 021 591 0420. MYAA Auto. Best deals money can buy.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station. 91.3 FM and 95.8 FM stereo.
It's showtime on Voice of the Cape 91.3. Myself, Raji Davaji, Mahdi Muhammad. And we're going to listen to another track by Al-Marhum Noordin Bida Mahdi.
Yeah.
And that is Wabi Barakati.
Okay.